Hello fabulous ones, welcome back to my channel. I am Marlo Keenan, and if you're new here, welcome to the fabulous family. Today you already know I come to you with the newest foundation from Huda Beauty. It is called the Fauxfilter Luminous Matte Foundation. Okay, this is supposed to be an upgrade from the previous cream foundation. I believe the other foundation is discontinued, which I'm kind of surprised about, but not surprised about. So we're not going to be playing any games. If you want to see how this foundation looks, wears, all of that jazz, then continue to watch. But don't forget, before you go, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Now, let's just get into it. We're gonna get right into it, but first let's do some housekeeping. I want to make sure that you guys do know that most of my videos, especially the longer ones, will always have timestamps in the description bar just in case you want to skip through specific parts of the video and all of that good stuff. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys know this. All right, let's get into it. Now, let me tell you, the previous foundation that Huda had, not the stick, I'm talking about the high coverage cream foundation, I absolutely loved it. Like, I know it was a big controversy about the smell. I believe this foundation was breaking people out and all that jazz. So I think that they wanted to create something else that wasn't going to get so much controversy. And you know, I'm kind of liking that they did that. They're listening to the people, hearing the people, and all of that jazz, because not everybody can withstand fragrance on their skin. Me, I like the way it smelled. I was always loving to put this foundation on, and plus I just always loved this foundation. It was actually one of my favorites. So let's get into the new formula. Let's go over some specs and all of that good jazz. So it says it's a cult favorite, fragrance-free foundation with full coverage, up to 24-hour wear, and a luminous matte finish. The other foundation was also a matte finish. They said it has specks in it and all that stuff, like sprinkly specks, but it was still full coverage. This blendable full coverage formula is fragrance-free, transfer-proof, waterproof, fade-proof, sweat and humidity-proof, and offers up to 24 hours of wear. Essentially, this foundation is your new BFF. They just kill me with the descriptions. No matter the weather, occasion, or situation, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So what we're going to do today is we're going to do the whole nine. We will talk about the application. We will talk about the finish, and we will talk about the wearability and, of course, coverage. So now I got the shade in Toffee. Okay, Toffee is the same shade that I got in the stick foundation that they just released not that long ago. Now, this may look a little dark on my skin to you guys, but in real life, my face is not tan, but my skin is. And let's talk about Suge Knight. Like, I never liked him, never had a personal relationship with him, but he just like insists on coming to the party. Like, anyway, I digress. But anyway, you see this? You see my arm? Do you see how dark I am in comparison to my face? I just wanted to show you guys that because I match my foundation to my skin, and I am an extremely dark person right now because, you know, I've been tanning and stuff, but that's another story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the beauty sponge on this side, the brush on this side, and all of that good jazz. So let's just get to it. Let's see if it covers up Suge Knight. Disrespectful. And by the way, guys, you already know I already, like, you know, moisturize my skin with my moisturizer and BB cream. You guys already know that. I probably didn't have to tell you guys that, but, you know, for your newcomers, I needed to say that. Now, you know, I'm about already putting, like, way too much foundation on. Okay guys, right off the bat with the sponge, it blended out just fine. I mean, I like it. I like it. It's full coverage for sure. Yeah, Suge Knight is still peeping out, but that's because it's huge. You know what I mean? And as you saw when I did with the brush, which I used this big old Real Technique brush, as I was blending into the skin, it was super quick because this brush is super big. However, I felt like it was taking off the product. Like, I felt that I was getting more coverage with the beauty sponge than the brush, which is totally weird, totally opposite. However, both sides are looking fabulous, but on camera I look yellow as all get out in comparison to my neck. In real life, I feel like it's pulling a little red. This is supposed to be kind of like a goldish undertone, this toffee. This toffee looks different than the toffee of my foundation stick by Huda. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of the application, it was great. Coverage, definitely full. It's not drying to the skin, but you guys know I moisturized like it was nobody's business, so I feel good. It doesn't feel like I have a lot of makeup on, but I do love the coverage. It's smooth, it's not dry, it doesn't look dry. Is it as luminous though as my cream foundation? I don't think so. This is definitely more luminous, but I do like it. So now we got to do a little bit of that wear test. Now what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use some concealer and a bronzer. That's it. I want to see how this foundation performs and wears without me putting on a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't even gonna put no highlighter on, I think. But I probably won't, because I'm just going to be walking around. I'm going to go to the store. Like, I'm not going anywhere important. So I'm not going to do the whole shebang. But I do want to see how this holds up on its own. But right now, I like it. The color, I don't know. I don't know. It's like looking super yellow on the screen. But anyway, I will be back very shortly. Okay guys, I am back. All I did was bronze up the skin. All I used was my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I used my Jouer concealer, which is the bomb. It's my first time using it and I'm in love. But let's not digress. So okay, I really do like this foundation. I forgot to tell you what time it was before. It's currently, Lord, I can't see. It's currently 4:10. I filmed the application around 8:30ish. So it's been on for a good long time. I absolutely love the finish. I love it. It's like perfect. It's not like super duper duper matte where it looks dry or anything like that. In comparison to the previous formula, I would say I like the other formula better, only because it's a little bit more luminous, but I do like it. You saw the application with the sponge, it blended out. The application with the brush, it blended out fine. It just took a little bit more off the skin, the product, and I think just because it was just the brush I used, but other than that, it blended out like a dream. In terms of the coverage, it is definitely full coverage. My freckles are not really showing. Suge Knight still popping out though. You know, it's definitely buildable and all of that. And the wear, it to me, and mind y'all, I didn't even powder or anything. All I have is bronzer and concealer on, okay? I didn't powder a daggone thing, and it looks almost basically the same as when I put it on. The only difference is that as, you know, the day goes on, you know, I feel like, you know, once your skin, you know, gets all juicy and its natural oils comes through, it actually acts as its own, I don't want to say setting element, but it definitely will mix into the foundation and blend in that foundation into the skin. And I absolutely love the finish. Now, what I do not like about it is the shade. And I'm like, why? It's like super way too golden for me. Like, way too golden. And it's so crazy because I have the Huda stick, and let's just swatch them both. How about that? So this right here is the stick, and then this is the liquid. It looks like totally opposite from each other. Like, it looks totally opposite from each other. So, you know, I don't know when they be saying, oh, you could get the same shades, because remember, the Fenty powder did the same thing. The Fenty powder was running a little bit dark, so I had to go like down a few shades. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's the only hang up I got with this. So I'm gonna return this back and probably get another shade. I don't know, probably brown sugar is the one that's down from here. But you know what, to be honest, when the Sephora person was swatching brown sugar looked darker than toffee. And I'm like, so I may have to, you know, go even below brown sugar. But in any event, the point is that I absolutely love the foundation. In fact, the previous formula, which, you know, I know a lot of people don't like it because of the smell, it's actually on sale on the Sephora website, and you can get that for $28, which I probably will do. Honestly, I will probably just return this foundation and get the other foundation, because, you know, why not? It's only $28, you know what I'm saying? And I actually kind of like the other one better, you know, but I will purchase this one again when I run out, because at the end of the day, Huda Beauty is going to run out of that previous formula sooner or later, because people aren't wanting it because of the fragrance. No fragrance in this one here. So, you know, shout out for them to actually pay attention to what the people want, you know, especially when it comes to fragrance. Like, look at the skin though. The foundation is gorgeous. I just hate the color. Anyway, that is all that I have for you guys today. I think that was kind of a pretty quick foundation video. We'll see when I get to the editing process. But if you like the foundation, let me know. Let me know if you're gonna get it. Let me know if you enjoy the other formula and if the fragrance in that formula kind of, you know, turns you off. And of course, I will link all what I have on the skin down below and all of that good jazz. So, as y'all already know, I love you guys so much. And until my next foundation review, or any video for that matter, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.